As I'm recording this, I've been a content creator for 1 exact year now, and it has truly been quite the unique roller coaster of a journey. Something completely different than anything I've ever experienced in my life before. A lot of unexpected stuff. There are a lot of highs, but there are also some lows. I'll go into every single detail on what I've learned, so stay tuned. First off, what I learned is growth has been really slow. Maybe it's because of the algorithm and just how brutal it is. Like, you have to have that one video just work with the algorithm really well, and then boom, it takes off. But nothing has really happened like that yet for me. There'll be that one video where it just gets like thousands of views, but my highest viewed video right now is the minoxidil one, which is really, really cool. I appreciate all of you guys that have watched that. It has officially 1,000 views now, but nothing really has blown up yet. But it's starting to get somewhere at least, you know? It's what I've learned as well is like consistency seems to trump perfection. You know, I see so many guys trying to be perfect, right? They're trying to get the perfect video. The script has to be perfect. If they're even script, editing, thumbnail, everything has to be perfect. But the problem with that is that you waste so much time when you could just be doing decent stuff, not like perfection, but like decent stuff. And you can get content out so much quicker that way. Like, if you don't spend every little fucking hour on this one little detail in the thumbnail, and instead you just do what's good enough and you post it, you're going to get a lot more done. And I feel like in the early days, especially of content creation, and all the people I've heard about content creation, because trust me, I've watched so many videos on YouTube growth and business stuff and money and fitness videos, self-improvement, like my whole feed is that. And after watching a lot of videos, you need to just put out the content. Quantity over quality in the early days. And with those reps that you put in, you'll naturally get the quality more over time. Instead of focusing on the quality and not getting the quantity, you're putting it in the reps. That's what matters here. It's like the gym. You first start the gym, you're weak, you're scrawny, you can't even probably bench a plate yet. Or if you can, maybe only a couple. And you just keep putting in the reps. And then eventually you'll be benching 185 for one or so. And then eventually, boom, the 2 fucking plates, man. And who doesn't want to hit a 2-plate bench in their first 6 months of lifting? That seems to be what gets a lot of guys happy, but obviously it translates to the YouTube side of things too. I've been doing this for a year, and I feel like I could have done a lot better, especially in the early days. And that's expected because I was completely new. Like, I remember last July when I made my first video, which is now unlisted, by the way. I unlisted some of my old videos because it's not because, oh, I'm scared people will know about it. It's because the info might be outdated and the editing is so fucking bad that I don't even want anyone to go through that kind of stuff. The editing was just so piss poor. It's not like I didn't try. It's not like I still didn't give value. I did, but the value just was not even close to the more recent videos. And it's only going to get better. The videos I'll be making a year from now will trump these ones right now. And that's the goal, right? You want every video you make to be better than the last. Hopefully shit goes up more with like the views and the growth. There's a lot coming on the way. Trust me, I have so many plans and so many ideas. Another thing I've learned is editing, doing the thumbnails, figuring out the titles. It takes a lot of fucking time. I mean, more than filming, right? That's the whole thing here. Filming is the easy part. You just sit here and you record, especially when you have no script. Like, this is not even scripted at all. But the harder part is the editing. So that's why a lot of creators, especially in the new era, kind of flock towards more unfiltered raw content because, number one, I find it more enjoyable when there's not a crazy script to follow. I don't have to, cut or edit as much, behind the scenes. You can still perform very well with highly edited videos that maybe aren't as frequently posted, but a lot of creators are finding some sort of growth by just focusing more on the quantity than the quality. Sometimes I notice a lot of things about myself just by recording. When you record videos and you edit them, especially when it's yourself editing and not someone that you hire, you notice a lot of things about yourself. And it's crazy because there's certain words that I always use a lot. I think I say the word right a lot. Right. And like, I remember when I was editing a video and I heard that so many times, I'm like, holy fuck, why do you keep saying that same word all the time? Just stop saying it. So then there would be like times where I kind of cut some of those out because if I'm thinking that I'm saying too many rights, then the viewer must think the same thing too. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a meeting because when you edit your videos, you got to hear the same shit over and over again. I mean, hey, anything you got to do to fine tune your stuff. But obviously recently, as you've noticed, I've done less and less like overlays and kind of like weird, silly, crazy editing. It's a little more stripped down, but you are getting more videos though. There are more videos now recently than there was in the early days when I was posting less frequently, like maybe once every 10 days or something. That's not good enough. It's really not. I want to technically post twice a week, but there might be some weeks where I only post one. I'm still trying to fine tune things, all right? Just Let me cook. Let me marinate, you know? Now, here are the mistakes that I've made. So we've talked about just general things I learned. Now I'm going to talk about the fuck-ups. Videos that have flopped, the reality of getting jacked in school. That one. That only has like, I don't even know, 10 views or something. And that was posted like 2-3 months ago. And I really feel like the reason that flopped was, I don't think the title is what was wrong, because other people have done that kind of title where it's like the reality of blah, blah, blah. And they did okay. I think it's the thumbnail, because like the text as well, like it just, nothing stands out. It looks like shit. And then other videos that I unlisted were shit, because there was like these couple of videos in November where there was echo in them. Number one mistake that's holding you back from making more gains in the gym is not training hard enough. I left them up for a while, but I unlisted them recently because that's just unbearable. Like, I don't care how valuable the information is, then no one's gonna watch it. No one's even gonna care about the info. It's that obnoxious. Going into this, I just kind of posted what I wanted. So it would be like a mix of gym, self-improvement, looks maxing, tier lists, whatever. But now I'm starting to think that, I don't think I'm into the tier lists, you know? And so they're a waste of time. But one of them did perform okay, right? For my size channel. That was a school subjects one, but I don't really like making those. And school videos, I know it's to do with like my teen audience. I don't think that's really what I should make on the channel, because it's health and fitness, not fucking school. But it's a school tier list, you know, did okay, got like 500 something views, you know. But that doesn't matter. That's not what I really want to make at the end of the day. So I'm done making tier lists. Maybe later down the line when my channel's a little bigger and maybe I figure something out, then I might do fitness related tier lists and health related tiers. But for now, don't expect tier lists. I don't think that's really the goal here. Obviously, certain titles, not the best, especially the early ones. Not only like the format, but the capitalization and all that. There were a couple I altered after I uploaded them, but just to make the video try to perform better, but I don't think it really changed anything, so whatever. Leave it as is. The other big mistake was that I kind of wasted time on things that don't matter. As I said earlier, certain overlays and stupid animations and transitions and sound effects, a lot of those things were not necessary. And that's why I didn't post as much as I should have in the early days. I still posted consistently, but it was like, as I said, once every 10 days, when I could have done once every 5 days, maybe back then, with less stupid overlays. It didn't really add information or value to the video. When I think of overlays, I think of complementing the A-roll. Instead of the B-roll just being like everywhere and just putting shit, I feel like when you're trying to describe something, like you're trying to paint a picture, that's when B-roll is more handy. So now I'm definitely more balanced and better with like the editing stuff. The weird part with being a content creator for 1 year, people from school, my hometown, locally finding out about it. And you would think, oh, wouldn't that kind of be like weird or annoy you? No, I actually really like it. I welcome it. It kind of motivates me to go harder because I've known them for a while. You know, especially when they say I've helped them or they say, oh, I subscribed. It kind of just warms my heart. It makes me feel good. It motivates me to keep going. Now, yes, obviously you shouldn't rely on motivation to keep going, but it's just a boost on top of what's already there, which is my channel. It's the foundation, right? But with all this external validation, it does help. And, you know, people that I've never known commenting too, strangers, they're cool as well. And we're just here to build a tribe. Kind of boost the young generation up with health and fitness. Nothing too overcomplicated, just simple stuff that gets the needle moving. Because I'm all about moving the needle. I've said this in the Looks Max Rant video. Because these guys on their Insta websites, they always cope, but they don't want to do the shit that actually moves the needle. Which is what you want in life. You want to move fast, right? Life is a competition. You're not supposed to be complacent and sit around and wait for this perfect opportunity when there never really will be one. So you might as well get going now. And that's what I've gotten even more into lately. Like, yes, last year I started earlier than most with creating content, but I wasn't urgent enough. I should have made more videos. I should have done better editing. I should have researched more. I should have came up with more ideas. Whatever. Urgency, urgency, urgency. That's what I've really learned. I think out of everything that I've learned of being a content creator in 1 year, urgency and speed is like the biggest thing. I'm not even lying. You could have the perfect idea. You could have the perfect script. You could have everything that you think perfect. But if you don't post it, you're not going to get the result. You're just not. I don't care what you say. You're not going to get results if you're not going to fucking post enough, right? You got to put the reps in. Alex Hormozy said this. Do so much volume that it would be almost impossible for you not to succeed. And I obviously believe that because like I've seen so much proof already from other creators that when they post and post and post, they just get somewhere more. I'm not just saying, oh, post 100 videos and then you'll be good by then. No, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds. For everyone, it's different. Someone's 50th video could blow up. Maybe it's someone's 10th video, or it could be another person's 500th video before it blows up. It doesn't matter. All I know is you got to do shit. All right? Stop sitting on your lazy fucking ass watching Netflix with your crusty hot Cheetos that are all smothered on the couch. Don't fucking keep doing that. Get your ass moving. Get started with something, man. You gotta put yourself out there, right? But everyone's scared to do that. Oh, maybe I don't look good enough. You know how many motherfucking chopped subhumans are on YouTube right now? They're performing well and teaching? Doesn't matter. Now, yes, it will help a lot. So you should look good. Invest in that. But don't let that stop you in its entirety, though. It's such cool. At the end of the day, has this whole thing been worth it or not, right? And I gotta say, it's been one of the best things I've done in my life. It's given me an avenue of expressing myself, being creative, helping. It's something that I could not imagine my life without right now. Because if I didn't have this, what the fuck else would I do? All right, I'm going to the gym, but what else would I do? Someone that's just into a hobby like crazy, please document it. Whatever style of content, it could be cheerless, it could be educational style content, it could be day in the life stuff like vlogs, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just put in the work. You'll build yourself. All about delayed gratification. What I do have to say to someone starting a YouTube, like a fitness thing, and I know I'm not the right person to tell this because I haven't really grown that much, but from what I've learned so far, because a lot of people don't even get through a whole year of content. I have. So what I got to tell someone is don't worry about perfection. Just put in those damn reps. Do stuff that you know is okay or decent enough, but don't try to achieve the max. It's just not worth it. It takes too much time. And really stop trying to I know like people say, oh, you know, you got to really niche down to get your target audience. No, you don't do that right off the bat. You actually, in the beginning, talk about whatever you want. Out of those things, whatever gets more success, then you can kind of niche down into that. Start off wide at first, and then gradually niche down instead of just starting niche right away. If you've watched this whole video, it might have been a little longer than I expected, but if you watched that, I really fucking appreciate it. We have so many things coming up, man. I'm so excited. The BeanieBeast brand, you know, the tribe, it's only going to get bigger. And if you stay along with me for the ride, we're going to make an impact one day. I don't care. It could be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I don't fucking care. It's going to happen. This is everything I've learned in 1 year of content creation. See ya.